Welcome to this lecture on interfaces in Java. In this lecture, we will learn what is an interface, how to implement an interface. Then we will see multiple inheritance in Java using interface. So let's get started. Now interface is similar to a class. Only thing is interface contains methods which are abstract in nature. That's why using the keyword interface you can fully abstract a class. Interface will contain methods which are abstract in nature. That's why this interface is similar to abstract class. Using interface you can specify what class can do, but its implementation part is not done using interface. So interfaces syntactically similar to classes, but they lack instance variable, and as general rule methods are declared without body. So here interface is similar to class. Interface contains methods which are static, they only declare method. Their methods are implemented by some another class. So the class which implements interface will define these methods. Now let us understand few important points regarding interface. As interface is containing abstract methods, we cannot create an object for interface. Next is interface does not contain any constructor, and methods of interface are abstract in nature. Interface cannot contain instance fields. It can contain only static and final variables. An interface is not extended by a class. Instead, it is implemented by a class. So when we want to do multiple inheritance, in that case, instead of using extend keyword, we have to make use of implement keyword. An interface can extend multiple interfaces. Now let us see interface with suitable program. So in this example 1, we will create an interface and we will implement its method. So as we discussed earlier, interface contains methods which are abstract in nature. So here interface animal is created on line number 1, and we have declared two methods, void eat which is public, and second void travel which is also public. But these two methods are abstract methods. That means here their declaration is done, but their implementation, that is their functional logic, is not written here. So it has to be written by some another class. That's why we cannot create an object for interface. Now let us understand how to implement the methods of this interface animal. So for this we have created a mammal class which is public, and this mammal class has implemented interface animal. So this is written as public class mammal implements animal. In this you can see first void eat method is defined. This eat method displays mammal eats using system.out.println statement on line 4, and second this mammal class has implemented travel method which displays output as mammal travels using system.out.println on line number 8. Thus we can say that we declared an interface animal which has eat and travel methods which are abstract in nature, and these two methods are implemented by a class mammal, and these two methods are displaying output as mammal eats and mammal travels. Now let us see how can we access these methods. Now we will create a class ABC which is public. This is a class which is containing main method, in this class we will create an object for class mammal. So here we have a class mammal. We have created object for class mammal is equals to new mammal, and now using this m.eat and m.travel we can access methods of class methods of interface animal. So on line number 6 you can see m.eat will call this eat method. When you call eat method, it displays output as mammal eats. After that it calls travel method on line 7, so it calls travel method from this mammal animal interface. So here when you run this code, you will see the output as mammal eats and mammal travels. So interface contains abstract methods. Abstract methods are implemented by another class, that is in this case mammal class has implemented this. To access these methods we have created an object to the class which has implemented interface. In this program we have created an object m for mammal class. Then using dot object we have accessed eat and travel method, and the output of this code is mammal eats and mammal travel. Now we have seen that Java does not support multiple inheritance. For doing multiple inheritance it makes use of interface concept. Now let us see how can we do multiple inheritance in Java using a concept of interface. So here we will create an interface A first. Interface A has a method ABC which is abstract. Now there will be a sum class which will implement this method. Then we have created a class B. This class B contains method PQR, and this method PQR displays output as method PQR. Now we have created another class C. This class C is extending class B. That means we are inheriting properties of class B, and this same class C is implementing interface A. Here we can see this class C has implemented void ABC method, which is a method belonging to interface A. So this method is defined with this logic as displaying output method ABC using system.out.println statement. Apart from this class C has its own method xyz which displays output as xyz using system.out.println statement. Now we have created a main class ABC. In this main class there is a main method, and inside main method we have created an object for class C. Now object for class C is created by writing statement as CS1 is equals to new C. Then using this object we will try to access three methods ABC, PQR and XYZ. Now XYZ is a method of its own class, so definitely S1 has access of method XYZ. Now PQR method belongs to class B, but as class C has extended class B, it has got access of this PQR method, and then it is also able to access ABC because this class C has implemented ABC method of interface A, which displays output as method ABC. So in short we can see that interface A has method ABC which displays output as method ABC. Then interface class B has method PQR which displays output as method PQR, and class C has its own method XYZ which displays output as method xy, z. Now as C has extended B, it has got access of PQR method, and as it has implemented interface A, it has got access of ABC method, and it has direct access of XYZ because XYZ is a method of its own class. If we run this code, you will see this output: method ABC, method PQR, and method XYZ. Here we can say that object of class C has accessed this method ABC from interface A, then method PQR from class B, and method XYZ from class C. So here we have done multiple inheritance using class and interface. So let us revise what we have learned in this lecture. So we learned interface. So interface contains abstract methods, and these abstract methods are implemented by some another class. Java does not support multiple inheritance. To do multiple inheritance in Java, we have to make use of a concept called as interface. So for doing interface, we have inherited one class and we have implemented an interface. So using this, we have done multiple inheritance indirectly. Thank you.